everybody, how you doing? Henry Gajon live here from New York City, and I'm here live right now, and I'm going to be bringing up a special guest. Thank you so much for joining me in this Sunday night, and lots of things are happening in the news right now. We see that there is a very, very terrible storm right now in Texas. I have quite a number of folks out there that are good friends of mine, and we've been in contact since last night. And I'm about to bring one of them up who's going to be live right now from a city not too far off Houston, which is Rio Grande Valley. She's going to talk about what's happening now. Hello to everybody that's joined me today. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Joanne, Rosemary. Hello to all of you. Teresa, Anthony, you the man yourself. Thank you so much for joining. Marty, Teresa, thank you so much. Thomas, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And as I bring my special guest up, she is one that is out there who lives very close to the area. And she has a lot to talk about. As I spoke to Maria and Bianca, who are good friends of mine out there, and they're in the Houston area, they've been telling me so many things that have been happening. And yes, there's a state of emergency. The people are suffering right now, I got to tell you, okay? So as I bring Chelsea up, she's going to be talking about, there's going to be an event that they're going to be hosting for canned goods, for so many donations. She's going to talk a little bit about that, and we're going to talk about it. Chelsea, how are you? Do you hear me? Chelsea, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Chelsea, do you hear me? I can't hear you, Chelsea. Let's see what's going on. Can you hear me? No? Give me a second. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We got Chelsea right now. I'm just trying to work out any little glitches right now. And let's see if, hold on. Chelsea, do you hear me? You hear me? Okay, hold on. I don't hear you. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. I don't hear you. Say hello. You hear me fine? Yeah, I don't hear you at all. Wow. Okay, give me a second. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Thank you, everybody that's joined today. Anybody out there, do you hear me? I want to know if before anybody can say something and say to me, hello, do you hear me? Hold on 1 second. Anybody out there? Hold on, Chelsea, 1 second. Let me know, people that are listening right now, thank you for joining in. Let me know, can you hear me? Because I have Chelsea up the video part, but I don't have the sound. So if anybody out there can let me know and say, yes, I can hear you, that'll be greatly appreciated, okay? Just hold on 1 second, 1 second. You can hear me, yes, I'm hearing people. People can hear me right now? You can hear me? I can't hear you. Chelsea, try to talk. Say something. Say hello. Okay, I can't hear you either. Wow, it's interesting. The people can hear me. Can you check, Chelsea, your phone? Is everything okay? Okay, nothing yet. Okay, they can't hear you, Chelsea. It looks like the people cannot hear you. I don't want to end this feed. You want to check your phone real quick while I talk to everybody? Just try to see if it's your sound, because all right, I'm gonna re-invite you. Okay, let me knock it off. Let me re-invite you. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we're waiting for Chelsea right now, guys. Hold on 1 second. All righty. Well, thank you, everybody that's joined me. While we try to get Chelsea, she's going to say hi again. Henry Gajon, I'm live here. And last night I did speak to two other folks that are out there in Texas. I've been posting things that are out there. And there's a lot happening. The friends that I have is two great patriots out there. And one of them is actually in a shelter. She couldn't stand herself being, that's actually Maria de Jesus, a good friend of mine. And she was just in the four walls. And she said she couldn't take it, so she ended up going to a shelter, even though I told her, please stand down, don't go anywhere, because she is in the Houston area. And I'm trying to get Chelsea again. I'm going to try to get you again, Chelsea. Let's see. But like I said, 1 second. Let's see. Testing 1, 2. Chelsea, I see you were brought up. Let me see. So thank you, everybody that's joined me tonight. Like I was saying, I had 2 folks last night who were reporting live there in the middle of this whole storm. And that's Maria de Jesus and Bianca Garcia. And they're both out there in Houston. Our prayers are for the state of Texas and also for the folks that are in the Houston area, which is being hit really, really hard right now. And I think they've had already about 20, 30 inches of rain. They expect the rain to continue for the next few days. So bear with me while I'm trying to bring Chelsea. It's a little bit hard, guys. Be patient. You can imagine I'm trying to bring out Chelsea, who's out there not too far from Houston. So the communication can be a little bit problematic. So thank you for joining tonight, and just bear with me, okay? While I try to bring her up. Okay, guys, let me see. I'm having trouble with her. I'm going to attempt to call her in, and then we can talk on the phone. I usually don't like doing this, but as a last resort, sometimes it happens. We could imagine because she's out there. So let me see if I can try to give her a call and bring her up, and then we can talk with her, and you guys can hear her. Let me know. You guys can let me know if you can hear, okay? Hello?
Hello.
Chelsea, how you doing? You are live right now. Let's see if we can, at least we can do it over the phone. What do you think about that?
I know. Hey, we're going to go old school.
Okay, old school. I've done it with folks before, so they can hear you clearly. How you doing out there?
Well, I'm 300 miles south of Houston, and I think 200 miles away from Corpus, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but I'm at the southern tip of Texas, and we haven't gotten rain yet. It looks kind of like if it's gonna rain right now a little bit, but I mean it's nothing too crazy like what you're seeing in Houston and seeing in Corpus Christi area.
Okay, let me ask you. I'm assuming you have family and friends close to the Houston area.
Yes, I have several of my cousins, and I actually used to live in Houston myself. When I turned 17, I moved out and I went to Houston, and I lived over there for a year and a half. So just seeing the pictures online or even on TV, like, has me crying, and it's been very, very sad to see the streets I used to drive in and be cruising down in water. So
yeah. I spoke to Maria de Jesus and Bianca, who live actually in Houston, and both of them told me it's been getting really bad since last night. I've been in communication with them. One of them, Maria.
Yeah, I was on communication with Bianca earlier today.
Okay.
And she's kind of out of with her cell towers. She's out of she only has her phone service right now.
Wow.
So yeah, she can't even watch TV or anything. So what she's seeing on live TV is on Facebook. I mean, that's what she's going with.
Okay. I mean, now that I know that, I just thought about that. There's going to be a lot of folks out there that are connected with all of us, and we should try to get them enough information, even though they probably connected with the emergency services to see what's happening. Maria de Jesus went to a shelter for two reasons. One, she was driving herself out of her mind in her apartment in Houston, and also they recommended for her to go because they don't, knowing how bad this can get. So she's at a shelter helping out, but she thinks she's going to be bunkered down there. Have you heard any of your family or friends the same thing?
My cousin, she's actually, she got hit in Corpus Christi, and she ended up leaving her place in Pleasanton just to avoid the storm, but they're not letting her go back to her house probably maybe next week, or I don't know when they're going to allow that, but hopefully this week. I mean, hopefully God hears our prayers and it stops.
Yeah, I know, because they're saying that the storm may take a twist back into the sea, get some power, and it might actually upgrade back into a hurricane, because right now it's a tropical storm, Harvey.
Exactly.
Wow. The good thing is I know that I've been hearing from your governor. He's working real hard. They activated about 3,000 National Guard. I heard from Ted Cruz also. He was on a program. So
mind you, Ted Cruz originally is from Houston, Texas. So for him, it's hitting home.
Wow.
It's his home city. So
yeah.
Governor Greg Abbott was definitely well prepared with this, and all thanks to the Trump administration for helping us and the process.
Yep, I heard too that the president, that is, everybody's working the way they're supposed to. They learned from Katrina back so many years ago, but people are suffering right now. Our prayers are out there. We're seeing it in the news. People are really, they're being rescued on rooftops. There's a lot of boats, like many little miniature boats that are used for rescue. It's incredible, right?
Yeah, even residents that have boats. I for one down here, I have already heard several of my closest friends and their families probably taking a trip up there with their boats just to go help and rescue.
Wow. I'm assuming also, because I heard also that the Red Cross is really working hard, FEMA. The Red Cross is going to need blood, so we have to remind everybody in the area, your city and other surrounding cities that have not been hit that hard, if they could get in contact with the Red Cross and donate blood, because a lot of times this can be, they actually stated that they want to have some type of a blood drive to make sure, right?
And especially now because according to a video that I saw on social media, MD Anderson, the cancer treatment hospital is underwater. Their basement and their one story is underwater right now at the moment.
My God.
And they're taking out the most grave patients out of the hospital first, but they're pretty much doing air transports.
Wow. I seen also a nursing home that there were some elderly folks almost water up to their chest in their wheelchairs. I mean, this is really challenging for the first responders because there's so many people in need right now at the same time, right?
Yes. That video, that picture, that I know which one you're talking about. That good news about that. They're doing fine. They just got rescued a couple hours ago.
Thank you for the update. That's great.
I don't know where they're at. They're probably at a shelter, but they're out of harm's way.
Okay, I've spoken to you and other folks that are there in Texas about the possibility of, let's say, the officials uh, kind of bringing down the power grids, the gas lines, because they might be afraid of explosions. I mean, did you hear anything
Well,
of that?
I know for a fact. I was talking to Bianca earlier about that, and I know for a fact Houston might need to go off the power grid because not only that, it's starting fires in houses. A few houses are even in the rain are starting to turn on fire.
Wow. I imagine that, and that's something that's a call that I'm sure everybody can appreciate to know that the officials are doing what they can because it's really a challenge. I mean, it's great that there's so many volunteers with the boats going out there. I heard of the helicopters overhead. It's just getting incredible. And us that are from other states, we do feel for you guys, and not only prayers, but there's going to be a lot of
No, and
support.
I think
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, New York Fire Department, some of y'all's brave men and women over there have decided to come and assist us. So I really,
Wow.
really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I
Yeah.
mean, we need all the help that we can get at
Yep,
this moment.
yep. The New York knows what it is to have tragedy. And when we had 9/11, we had so many first responders from other states that came to assist that it was overwhelming. But it's true. Now that America, as Americans, we come together in the middle of a crisis to come together. I mean, God only knows what you guys are going through. But if we're already in the middle of a storm, and I'm not talking about water storm like a hurricane. We're in the middle of a storm in our country in which we need a lot of healing and we need God's love to pour down, right? I mean, this is incredible what we're
Yeah,
going
no,
through.
and I mean, as I was talking to Bianca earlier, I mean, God knows what He's doing, and I feel like God just had to do something so that we can, as a country, start reuniting again, and we can just stop the division.
Yes, yes. I mean, we really need that. I don't know if you've been hearing, there was a big rally in Berkeley, and it turned really, really, really bad for the Trump supporters. They were attacked, and there's the organizer, Joey Gibson. There's reports that he's in the hospital, that he was beaten up, and they would jump. It was just, I got the video, I put it up, and it's horrible how they attacked them. Not to go off the subject of about the
Yeah,
hurricane, but I got to tell you that we're in the middle of a hurricane in different ways. This country
yeah,
is really challenged, right?
definitely, and I think it's just a simple fact of Americans coming together as one and trying to help Americans
Exactly.
during a hard time. So, I mean, I haven't seen the video of the Berkeley thing or anything late. Right, I've been focused on the TV
I know.
and looking at what's been going on here and trying to get in contact with my family up north and trying to tell them that I'm here for them and that if they need anything, like just to give me a call.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to do some sanitation bags. I posted some flyers of local businesses down here that are willing to help and that are willing to take some donations. If your viewers can go into my profile, I'll be putting those on public so that they can see which local businesses are helping out in the relief efforts.
Of course.
And also, I mean, if they want to donate anything to the relief efforts that I'm doing some sanitary bags. I'm gonna do like a gallon size Ziploc bag with travel size goodies because of course hygiene is the number one thing that they need right now at the moment because there's water all over the place. I mean, you don't know what's in the water now.
Exactly, exactly. There's two flyers that you put up. Can we talk about that real quickly? I don't want to hold you too long, because I know you need to continue doing what you have to do there. There's two flyers. We'll talk about it quickly, and it's called Hurricane Harvey Storm Relief, and it looks like Rio Grande. We need your help. You want to tell us a little bit about that, and people that can listen, how can I help?
Those two flyers I shared are one of them is a local business where you do karaoke and they do movie watches every so often. They're helping out with the release. They're offering a movie night on Wednesday to people that donate clothing, sanitary stuff, and the other one I just posted. I hardly know any information about that one, but I know of the other one in Mission, Texas.
Okay, there's one that's Mission Police Association, and this one is an
Yeah.
address. Yeah, that one's in Conway, Mission, Texas, or something, and the
other ones, I think, in another part of the region of the Rio Grande Valley.
Yep. Well, that's great. I mean, that's going to be Wednesday, I think it is. They're going to be collecting, because there's going to a lot. They're going to need a lot. It's going to be incredible. It's not only Houston. There's a lot of counties surrounding Houston that are being affected. With a storm right now, it looks like it's going almost close to Austin, but it might turn back into the sea. That's what we're praying for, that it doesn't happen, right?
Well, we're praying for that it diminishes there in Houston and not goes back into the coast of the Gulf. And because, I mean, knowing where, if it does regain strength, we don't know where it might land. I mean, yeah, there's predictions of the weathercasters saying that it's going to go north, but nunca sabes. Only God knows.
Yeah. I mean, right now, the faith is incredible because Maria de Jesus is in a shelter right now, and she's emotionally, it's pretty hard on her because she said it. She was on a live, and she said, it's incredible how you got people with animals, pets, that they have them with them, but at the same time, I heard there's pets that are homeless. The the families have to separate from the pets. That could be devastating for a family because a lot of pets are.
Not only that, yeah, a lot of pets are part of the family. I mean, I don't have any pets, but I know what it is to have a pet because I used to have one, and it was part of my family for years. And I mean, and there's the times where you have to decide on which pet you take because you can't take 2 or 3. You have to take only 1 or just 2. So you're stuck with the decision to choose what family member you want to take. It's horrible.
I know. I can imagine. Yeah. Wow. So, Chelsea, I won't hold you too long, but thank you so much. We have, I'll go to your page. People can go to your page also if they need to see the information for the local businesses and how people can help. And I'm sure people want to donate. The first thing, like I said, the Red Cross, I'll let them know after I finish with you. I'll give them a little more details on that. But anybody can go to your page and check, right?
Yeah, definitely. Check out my page. I'm right now going to start doing some sanitary bags to send up there, or to myself. I might just go up there myself, maybe in the following weeks, to go deliver them. But I'm doing some baggies that are pretty much going to be for sanitary purposes so that they can be clean. It's going to contain a shampoo, a conditioner, a mouthwash, a toothbrush, a toothpaste, and a deodorant. Just something for them to feel, because, I mean, after a disaster like this, you want a shower.
I know. God bless you for it, but can you please, like I told Maria and Bianca, be careful because it may be a little safe for you. It's not as intense, but I'm assuming the closer you get to Houston, especially your family, if they're there, it could be a little bit dangerous. I heard that the roads, I mean, Houston is inaccessible right now, at least I heard.
Yeah, Houston is underwater. It's terrible. It's just underwater. Another hard-hit area is Rockport, Texas. They were the ones that really got the eye of the storm really bad. And we're just hoping and praying down here and all over Texas that it just diminishes over the land and doesn't decide to go back into the Gulf Coast and start gaining energy again. Because, I mean, once it gains energy, we don't even know where it might end up. It might just hit my area and hit me, you know, and it's just only God will. Como dice el dicho, solo Dios sabe.
Solo Dios sabe. Only God knows. I know. So like I said, Chelsea, thank you so much for taking your time and to speak with me. I'll be checking in on you, also Bianca and Maria. We ask everybody that's listening on this to keep their prayers open because you guys really need it. But also, there's assistance that could be done. Apart, first thing is prayer, but second and third is financial. And there's also ways to do this. So we'll be posting things up so people can follow it. Okay.
10-4.
All righty. Thank you so much, and God be with you, and be careful out there. Okay.
Thank you.
All
God
right.
bless you too.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Chelsea Howell. She is from Texas, Rio Grande area, which she was stating that she wasn't affected that much directly, but you see that she's worried because at this point, the worry is that this storm is right now almost close to Austin, and it may double back into the sea and get again. Power from the sea and get the moisture, the warm water. And if it comes back in, like she was saying, what if it does a twist right into her Rio Grande area or continue through Houston and every other county out there that's been hit hard already? They're expecting lots and lots of rain. So far, I think they got like 20 to 30 inches already. They're expecting 6 or 7 inches tomorrow. Guys, you understand that a rain, anything more than an inch or two, it's like a major flooding. And these folks are getting in between 10 to 20 to 30 inches. And right now, Houston, the whole city's underwater. And I'm hoping for her that she's listening and everybody else that they have to be careful. It's not good for them to go out. And I know they want to assist people, their family, friends, but it could be very dangerous if they get caught in those flash waters. They call them flash, floods. Those things can be very dangerous. So right now, we ask everybody's prayer for the folks out there in Texas. Also prayer to the folks in Berkeley, in which there's reported, unconfirmed reports that one of the folks that was leading this prayer patriot organizer, his name is Joey Gibson. I heard he was attacked and other patriots were attacked. So we ask everybody for their prayers as they're going through a lot. But also Texas, we ask that, you guys will see, I'm going to post up the Red Cross. They're going to need a lot of help. They're going to need blood. Folks that are there in Texas that hear me in the Texas area, try to listen to your local authorities and not put yourself in a situation that you might end up going, even if your city or county is not, there's no problem, it could get dangerous for you if you drive into one of these cities or counties that have been hit and are being hit, okay? So at this point, thank you so much. Breaking report, Henry Grijon live here from New York City, and our prayers. I was just talking to Chelsea Howell, and she's reporting on scene. She lives in the Rio Grande area, but she's reporting on what's happening. She's preparing emergency sanitary bags, and she's bringing it out there to folks. This is where the heart is at, guys. God only knows why this is happening, but you have people out there that they're moved, and you got people that want to help. They can't, even if their county hasn't been really hit, they're out there and they want to go out there to help. That is America, guys. That is godly people that believe in God and want to help their fellow human beings. So if anybody is listening to me, let's just spread this word. And spread this word that people in Texas need prayer, but they need also relief. And I'll be putting up all this information. I already put up the posters, the flyers that show that they're going to be gathering and getting canned goods and food and everything. So we ask everybody for their prayers, but also for their assistance. Thank you so much. Henry Grijon live out of New York City here, and hope to speak to you soon. Thank you so much. God bless. And before I go, what's playing in the background is Madison Rising, conservative group. They're singing, it's beautiful. They sing for God. They sing for the country. So if you guys hear their tunes, you can go to iTunes, Madison Rising. Go out there, purchase, and help this group. That is a small local group. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. much for joining me, and till the next time, and God bless, and let's continue united in God, and God bless America, and our support of our president, Donald J. Trump. Thank you so much. God bless.